Hey everybody, Kim here at Little Biz Resources, and today I want to talk about portrait or vertical videos, and we're going to look at 3 different software programs that you can use to create vertical or portrait videos fast and easy. But before we get into that, let's quick talk about the social media platforms that accept portrait or vertical videos. YouTube Shorts recently released, they take vertical videos. Instagram Reels, Story, or IGTV. Pinterest video, and they keep changing the name of this, so whatever Pinterest video versions are, they also take vertical videos. TikTok, which I know nothing about, but supposedly they take vertical videos. And then Facebook videos and stories. All right, so let's look at the time. So YouTube, for their shorts, wants 60 seconds or less. Instagram wants 15 or 30 seconds, and that's for their reels. Pinterest, 4 seconds to 15 minutes. TikTok, 60 seconds or less, and from what I understand, that is a fairly recent change, as in sometime since they started, because I know nothing about TikTok. Now, Facebook, the feed is supposed to be 240 minutes, but if you're doing in-stream like ads, it would be 5 seconds to 10 minutes. Here's some other commonalities. The size, 1080 by 1920. That's for 4 of the platforms. Instagram is a total pain. I have not been able to get it to accept 1080 by 1920 and actually look correct. But supposedly it does accept it for Reels, Story, or IGTV. Feed videos are not this size, and the best size for feed videos is 4:5 ratio. Up to 30 seconds should be able to go on all platforms. So if you're making a video and you want to be able to put it on all the platforms, then 30-second videos should work. Let's take a look at 3 different ways to make vertical videos fast and easy. The first one is a free resource. It's Canva, right? Canva is, you can use it for all different sorts of things, including videos. StoryMate is another one, and I'll have links to all of these in the description. It's really made for Instagram, but it makes the size we need for all the other platforms too. And then Doodly, this is one of my favorites, and so I'm going to show all 3 of these. So let's hop over to Canva. All right, here we are, Canva. So now this is really easy to do when you're creating a design. You just hit create a design. Now, because we're going to be doing a custom size, you can say video, but it's 1920 by 1080. So it's the wrong way, right? That's a horizontal or landscape. And we're looking more for portrait, and they don't seem to have this. Now they do have Instagram Story, which is that right size. But as I mentioned, Instagram's kind of a pain. However, you could use this to get started because it's already in video platform, or they've already set it up to be a video, right? So you can come in here, you can use some of the templates, but we're going to actually go back and just do it from scratch just so you can see. So we're going to do a custom size, and we're going to do 1080 by 1920. You can see I do that one quite a bit. And we're going to add in some elements. Now this one, it has editing time on here, which that's just a kind of a general, hey, what are we going to do? You know, if you were to animate this, it would start off that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some elements. First, we're going to do some text in here, actually. And we're going to say something like, how to make vertical videos in 5 minutes or less. All right, we're going to make that a little bit, we're going to change that first of all. I don't like the main font that it's in. Make it a little bit bigger. And then we're going to put it in the middle. And let's change the color. Let's change it to purple. And we're going to also we're going to animate this. So now you can see here, the free version has several different ways that you can use this. And then there are paid versions. This little crown is the paid version. So we're just going to look at the ones that are, you can see that these are excellent already. You don't have to do anything. It's all built in. So let's just go ahead and use that one. And then we're going to go into an element, and I'm going to put a timer. No, clock. Maybe we'll do clock. Let's see what's here. Oh, this little guy, free. He's also free, right? Make him smaller, move him up. So now you don't have to make both elements. You could like leave this here, leave this as no animation, and then just let that bounce. It would be the same. It would be perfectly fine, right? Let's go ahead and change the background color. I don't like the background, so I'm going to change the background color to needs to be lighter than that. Nope, needs to be different. That's okay. It's not great, but it's fine for these purposes. So this one right now, we're at 6 seconds, right? So if you wanted to, you can add another page, or you can just delay the elements on here. Well, we can add another page though. And we're going to say, maybe we'll do a call to action. So this is 6 seconds. We're trying to get to anywhere under 30, right? So maybe between 15 and 30. Let's change this one though to 7.5. How about? So that way we're going to make it 15 seconds. Maybe if I can get it to work. There we go. I don't know why sometimes that doesn't always work. So this one should also be that. And we'll go ahead and add some text for call to action. So get the secrets by clicking the link. And this is where you could, depending on the platform you're on, you could change that, right? So you could say, instead of clicking the link, you can say get the secrets, link in bio, right? So that would be a Instagram one, or it would be, let's do Pinterest first. So click the link. So pretty much you're going to be Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube are probably going to be here. You click the link, right? Now you don't have to say click the link. I'm saying click the link. I know there's been some argument about, oh, hey, if you put click the link, if you put click anywhere, that it's going to reduce the reach. You're going to have to test that, because I don't necessarily agree with that. But we're going to do cursor, and we'll do, we're going to change the font on this one to match the other one, and the color as well. And maybe we'll make it bigger. Okay, so now, right, we've got it. It says it's 15 seconds. You can hit this and preview it. So that first one's going to take just a little bit of time, and then it goes into the next one, get the secrets. Now, obviously, you want to adjust this to meet your needs, but I think it's pretty good for just off the cuff. MP4 video, you can change it to something else if you wanted to, but that's probably the best one. It's the highest quality. So I'm going to download that, and I'm going to wait patiently, but we'll pause it and come back. Okay, and that's Canva. So I've downloaded it. I've saved it to where I want to and everything. So that's Canva. So now let's hop into StoryMate. All right, here we are in StoryMate. Now, I have a lot of templates in here. So depending on what level you get, you may or may not have all these, but you should have at least some. And hopefully I've muted this so you can't see it. There are sounds in the background. But you can scroll over this and, let's see if we can do this. Sometimes it will work and sometimes it won't when I'm recording. Like I said, sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. My headset. Okay, so let's see here. We'll just go into it. And you can see, I haven't selected it yet, but it's 15 seconds long. It's already got some elements in here. Right, so you could use this when you say create video, and you would select an image, and I really don't have a whole lot of images in here right now, so I'm going to just choose this one for now. And then you have, up to 24 characters. And you could, put whatever you want in here, right? So we're going to say next, and then you get to choose your music. We're just going to leave it the way it is. And then you're going to start rendering it. This one is super easy because literally, and we'll start rendering it, but literally you just pick the elements and you swap it out, right? There's another tool that's just like this. It's called Videos. It does require a monthly payment for the template though. And that's part of the reason why I'm not going to show it off to you, because most people don't want to pay monthly. This is StoryMate's a one-time price, super easy, a lot faster than Canva because it's not giving you as many options, right? So Canva, we made it from scratch. You could use a template and swap some stuff out, but I just tend to think that if you're going to be using a template, something like Storymite is going to be a little bit better. So now I'm going to go ahead and wait for that. Eventually it'll, let me know and I'll be able to download it. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next one, which is Doodly. And this is my favorite one. So Doodly is really cool because you can make different sizes just like you can with Canva, right? So Canva, I made the specific size I wanted. So the same thing happens here is that I can pick whiteboard. I can pick chalkboard with 2 different colors. So if I wanted the green or the, blackboard one, they have a glass board, which was, just like a glass one. And then custom is you can pick different colors. So this one I think is really cool actually, because my daughter loves purple. So we're going to do purple. And then we've got a marker. You can do marker or chalk. And they do draw differently, and so this is kind of like a doodle one, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do test vertical video, and we're going to make the resolution custom, and we're going to make that 1080 by 1920. Oops, we're not going to constrain that though. So there we go. So you can see that that's a vertical size. So this is great for those of you who are like, hey, I need to make some stuff faster for Instagram, for my feeds. How do I do that? This is perfect. You make the size, you can come in here, you can swap it out. The other thing I like about this is that it's just super cute, right? So you have like little characters that you have in here. Now, some of these, I've obviously loaded some stuff up. Some of these are from Doodly Club, which I have some months I did it and some months I didn't because I was like, I don't need that stuff. But you can always come back in and buy more templates too. So when you buy this, you need to go through the link and you can find out what the current price is. But then you also have the option for templates and everything else. But let's say that I want to just see. I actually have quite a few that are from the Doodly Club that I've never seen. I don't look through these very often. I usually just come in here and do a prop of some sort, and you can see I've loaded up my own props. Like here's one if you wanted to do it specifically for Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn even. And then of course I put all these icons in there. These aren't already in there, but they do have one like here's a toilet, right? I don't know if I loaded that one or not. I can't remember. So I like this alarm clock though. So we'll just double click and get that in there. And if this is not I don't have the rainbow version attached yet, but they do have a rainbow version or where you can get like color versions of everything, right? But if you don't want to and you just want to get the bottom level, you can change this to whatever color you want, right? So we'll just make it this color and say apply and apply, and it's going to change the color of it. Now, if we just left it at that, it's at 3 seconds, and let me show you the preview of this. So it just draws the clock out, right? So you can make it take a little bit longer, or you could you can do other things like swap out the hand. So I kind of like the cartoon hands and 3D. I like the 3D ones. And let's just go with, how about this one? So now you can preview it again. And it'll show you the other hand on there. And sorry, my computer is just bogging down at the moment. So it's having a tough time with previewing it. There we go. So it gives it a little bit better. Now this isn't going to be the exact render because it's, just previewing it. So when you render it and test it, if you're like, hey, that's just 5 seconds just isn't long enough or something like that, then you may want to extend the timeout. But we could say something similar to the other one. Let's go ahead and put some text in there. This is really bogging down. Sorry. I'm going to try to record at the same time. It apparently doesn't like it. Now we'll end up with like 5 of these on here. Come on. You can do it. All right. See how to make vertical videos in 5 minutes or less. Say done. So it's very similar to the other one. Put it in the center. And we're going to change the color real quick. And then we'll add this on. It's still going to be the same background. And we're going to change this to see how by maybe on YouTube. So we're going to maybe send this back to the YouTube channel. And you can always do that. You can customize this, right? So let's say you wanted to do a video on Pinterest that showed this off. You can put this on Pinterest and then you could link back to it from everywhere else, right? And so you can find out where your audience is and where they're going. And then of course, just interlink everything. So see how we'll just do the whole thing on YouTube. Click the link for details. And then we're going to say done. And you might be asking at this point, so Kim, which one's the best one? Honestly, you're going to have to test it with your audience, simply because I'd say, get all three if you can. And obviously Canva's free, so definitely do that one. But, do what you can, and you can put branding on it. You can do whatever you want, right? So we're going to, that's way too short a time. So this one is set for 6.5 seconds. Let's actually change this to be, that will be, and this one actually might make it less. Make this one more because it's going to be the font you want them to be able to read. So we'll make this 4.5 seconds. And then we'll do this one because we're trying to make it another 15 seconds here. But this is kind of nice, right? So you can change it to however you want. And we're going to make this one a full 7.5 seconds. All right, so now let's go ahead and preview it. Now I have it drawing that first, but I could switch it so it's drawing the other one, the words first, right? I can put extra time between these. There's a lot of flexibility to it. And this is, again, I'm just doing font and having somebody write it, right? You have props in here. You've got characters. There's a lot of things that you can do in here to make it a little bit more fun. But this is a doodle one, so it's drawing it out. So I'm actually going to go back to that first one, switch it real quick. So that's first. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to export. And there you go. It's done, right? So I could always come in here and change it if I wanted to say see on Facebook, see on wherever. And I spelled that video wrong, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and export that. So there you go. And I made my video less than 20 minutes, which is like a miracle for us, right? So in the description, you'll find links to the different resources. Of course, if you are like, hey, I don't want to pay for anything, just start with Canva, do the free version. That is amazing. I don't know anything about TikTok or Instagram. I can't get Instagram to work right. So if you have any tips, hop in the Facebook group, let us know. And if you have questions or you want to see more, then make sure you subscribe, you like the video if you like it, and then hit the notification bell for more videos. We've got a lot of stuff coming out on building more traffic to your site. This is one way to do that, of course, is generating more content on your social media assets for a marketing omnipresence. That's kind of the word I'm going with, even though it may not be correct, but it's to be basically on every platform you can, marketing wise, and just be everywhere so that you can reach your audience. And we'll be talking more about that in the coming weeks and months and showing you different ways that you can do that. So if you're interested, if you want to talk more about marketing, hop into the Facebook group. The link will be in the description. And that's it for now. Thanks.